options is. Different planes, different continents. Doing different this, doing different that. Tell me where you from, tell me where you at. What's the plan, what the options is? Different planes, different continents. Doing different this, doing different that. Tell me where you from, tell me where you at.
From Baltimore, welcome inside Oriole Park. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And getting the start for Baltimore, Logan Gilbert. What do you look for here?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
All right, ready to get underway. Evan Carter stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And we're underway here in the home opener. Strike two. Gilbert, a 6'6" righty, 215 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2018. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Batting second, shortstop, Gerardo Perdomo.
That missed by a lot, and that is ball one. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Check swing, and he went. And the count 1-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Outside low, and that's ball one. Two down, nobody on.
Hey!
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a foul straight back.
Ball!
The 2-2. And that skips in the dirt. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Back now at Oriole Park. And getting the start for Arizona, Ryan Nelson. What do we have on him?
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Stepping in, Yandy Diaz.
Ball one. That's ball two.
This one in the air, right field. And a quick out, number one.
Batting second, the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
Hey!
Swings through that one for strike two.
I'm out.
Behind 0-2, he steps out for time.
Ball.
He goes down looking.
Batting third.
2 outs, base is empty. So next to hit for Baltimore, Cal Raleigh. Oh, great stop. and they get the out. New inning getting started. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Nick Kurtz. Now a step off the rubber to reset.
Ball, that's out.
Two count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
And a 2-1 on the way. In the air to left center. Mullins takes it in for the out. And there's one away.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Manny Machado.
Hey!
The 0-1.
Hey!
Swing and a ground ball. Over to Diaz. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting sixth,
2 down,
the
bases
designated
empty.
hitter,
Next up for the
Adrian Del
Diamondbacks, Adrian Del Castillo. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. That one catches the corner. Comes up empty.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Bottom of the second. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Miguel Andujar.
Miguel Andujar.
That's a ball.
And that one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
A little bit low. 3 balls, no strikes. Hard liner. And there's one away.
Batting fifth, right fielder, Josh Lowe.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
That's a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Batting sixth, second baseman,
Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Quick move to first. Now back in safely at first. No score here in the second. Runner takes off. They pitch out. Throw down to second. They're in plenty of time. He's caught stealing. Next one misses. 3 balls and a strike. What a stop. Fires to first. What a play. Inning over. Back here in Baltimore. Now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel. Reno. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
You know, Boog, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
The 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Here's the 0-2.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
On the ground to third. It's through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
That's too low. Ball 1. Top of the third, no score.
Ball 2.
And that's outside. And now 3-0. That clips the corner. 3-1 is on the way. Swing and a ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Here's O'Neal Cruz. Can't glove it cleanly. Still slings it to second. Throws to Henderson. On to first. Safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there.
Evan Carter.
Now a quick throw to first. And he's back in safely.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Pitch out, but no action.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Two on, one out. Gets him to chase after that one.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Quick toss to first, and he dives back in safely. And that's the second disengagement now. In the air to left center. Mullins should have this one. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Now up next for Arizona, Geraldo Perdomo. He's 0 for 1.
Ball one.
One run across in the frame so far. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Oh, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at bat strikeout.
Quick move to first, and he's back in easily. On the ground right side, Westberg. The throw to first. That ends the inning. Back now at Oriole Park. Set for the bottom of the third. Victor Scott now at the plate. And there's a ball.
Yeah.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Now he steps out of the box as he asks for time. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Up the middle. On the run. Throw to first.
Oh.
Pretty nice play there.
Batting 8, third baseman, Alex Bones.
Ripped to first. Caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Cedric Mullins at the plate now as he chases after that one.
Ball. That's inside.
Going back. And brings it in at the wall. All set for the start of the inning. Now here's the switch inning power threat, Ketel Marte. And ball one.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Hey.
One and two now. In the air, left field. And makes the grab. And there's one down.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, first baseman Nick Kurtz.
Hit hard but foul off to the left. Right side, Diaz. He takes it on his own. Two quick outs here in the top of the fourth.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
And now it's Manny Machado. Grounded out his first time up.
Ball inside. Inside, ball two.
Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And a slider misses down and away.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Right through there for a strike. Two down, nobody on. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Out towards right center field. Low. On the move. And that is that. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Yandy Diaz. Base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
A sliding play at short. The feed for one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Now the Orioles catcher, Cal Raleigh. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
Now the 0-1. Snap throw behind the runner. Back safely. Tying run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Just missed. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Got him swinging.
Up next for the Orioles, designated hitter Miguel Andujar.
Ball one.
Now quick throw to first. Back to first, and he's safe. Henderson off of first with 2 away.
Hey!
Snap throw and a pitch out, but nothing going on. But he's back. Just
Inside,
off the
ball
inside
3.
edge.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. A 2-run homer. Josh Lowe, the next to hit, single to right in his first trip.
That's outside.
Clips the corner, and the count even at 1. Ripped on a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double.
He was all over that one. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double. At the very least, put a great swing on him, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
In the air out to center. That's a base hit. Here comes the throw. He's in there.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Runner at first with 2 away. And into the box for Baltimore, Victor Scott. He's 0 for 1.
Hey!
Quick toss to first. Back to first, and he's safe. The 0-1. Jackknifes out of the way. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
In the air, left field, Lucas on the move. And that is that. Back here in Baltimore, ready now for the 5th inning. Adrian Del Castillo stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
You know, these D-backs just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
On the ground. Oh, nice play. Over to first. Got him. Nice play.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, catcher Gabriel Moreno.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Late with the swing there. The D-backs down by a pair, and we're at the top of the 5th. swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Diamondbacks,
Nathan Lucas will hit next. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And he swings through that one.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Two down, nobody on. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Brings it in for the third out. Back now at Oriole Park, and here comes Alec Bohm.
Third baseman, Alec Bohm.
You know, these
Ball
Orioles
inside.
doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Up next for the Orioles, center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
Foul ball there.
And I think those numbers we were talking about do a really good job of showing us how the offense is taking what they can get at the plate.
The 0-2. And that's downstairs and outside.
He missed the zone, but I don't think he missed his spot. That was a good pitch with 2 strikes.
And that skips into dirt. Stays alive. There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Yandy Diaz now, 1 for 2.
Yandy Diaz.
Out to short, Perdomo. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. Top 6. Here's the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz.
O'Neal Cruz.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Lined into left center, should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. He makes it safely with a leadoff double in the 6th.
Everything came together for him. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
The Orioles trying to protect a 2-run lead, and we're in the top half of the 6th. In the dirt. Right side, hard hit. He'll do it himself. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now we'll step off and check on third. Time called. In the air to left center. He's got it. Here comes the runner from third. Cruz touches home. And now they trail by 1. So no one on after the sac fly. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. And that extends the inning.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just
Ryan Hudson taking over on the mound.
still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings. Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving. Go walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
Yeah.
Here's a 2-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Marte, the runner at first with 2 gone. In the dirt. Payoff pitch. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. Well, we go bottom 6. Leading off, Gunnar Henderson.
Gunnar!
Now on the mound for the Diamondbacks, Eric Lauer.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me. A really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Check swing, and he went. That is strike 2. Now time called at the plate.
Ball, that's out.
That one not close. Ball 3. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Up next for the Orioles, catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Ball one.
In the air, right field. Takes it in for the out. Here's Miguel Andujar.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at-bat. Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Nope. Outside.
High fly ball, right field. And that's the third out. Back here in Baltimore, we go to the top of the seventh. Manny Machado stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Now pitching
Pete Fairbanks on to pitch here.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Ball one.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Ball, that's out.
This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. Manny Machado leaves the yard, and we have a tie ball game. It's 3-3. First pitch swinging.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Ball one.
Fairbanks, a righty that throws with power. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter.
That's ball two.
In the air, right field, low. On his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Then there's one down. Now here is Gabriel Moreno.
Gabriel Moreno.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
Inside, ball one.
Run that good
Ball two.
fastball up on the hitter's inside. If nothing else, it keeps him from diving out over the plate to get those arms extended on the pitch away.
The 2-1. Now one
That's ball
miss.
three.
And there's your strike. Good heater at 98.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Ryan Yarbrough.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Torey Lovullo making a move for a new bat, Blaze Alexander.
Oh, great spot. He's looking to come through with that go-ahead run on base.
Ball.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike. One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Boom. To second, but way too late. Safe there. So digging in, O'Neal Cruz.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
And now he looks him back to second. Just missed.
Outside.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
That misses. Ball 3.
Love how this guy grinds out at bats. I mean, he's down there at the bottom of the lineup in the 9-hole, but he's worked himself into a really good hitter's count, trying to pick up a 2-out RBI.
And a strike on the outside edge. The Diamondbacks with the go-ahead run standing at second here in the top half of inning number 7. And a swing and a miss there.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
And a payoff pitch. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Back now at Oriole Park. Now it's the right fielder, Josh Lowe. Orioles making a move for a pinch hitter, Jahmai Jones. He represents the go-ahead run. So out of the pen for the Diamondbacks, Emil. Pagan. Orioles making a move for a pinch hitter, Leody Taveras. He represents the go-ahead run.
Ball. Ball 2.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
In the air to left center, Cruz turns to the right on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Late on that fastball. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. This to third, and foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One-two now. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
For the Orioles.
Victor Scott getting ready to hit. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball.
Nope, that's a ball. Nope, inside, ball 2.
And that misses. And now 3-0. Swings through that high fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Full count pitch will have to wait. Time called at the plate. Two down, nobody on. Got him looking. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. And welcome back to the ballpark. Digging in, number 32. Torey Lovullo making a move for a new bat. Miguel Vargas. He represents the go-ahead run.
No, inside.
The count 2-1. And that is out of play. Broken bat, rolling to first. Diaz steps on the bag. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
The Diamondbacks, shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. Now pitching.
Ryan Helsley comes on now.
Number 21, Ryan Helsley.
And looks like he wants the signs again as he steps off the rubber.
Inside, ball.
Late swing, foul to the left. Out towards right center field. Mullins gets under it. That's out number 2. Here's Ketel Marte. 1 for 3.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him. Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
And that one is lifted in the air. Taveras under it. And that is that. And we're back. And now it's Alec Bohm.
Third baseman, Alec.
That one almost got him. Ground ball up the middle. A dive. He's got it to first. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Orioles, center fielder.
Now on the mound for the Diamondbacks, Aaron Ashby.
For Arizona, number 26, Aaron Ashby.
Swing and a miss, strike 1. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. 0-1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just
swing and a miss, struck him out. Yandy Diaz, the next to hit for the Orioles. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Next offering is down low.
Ball.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next pitch into dirt. And the count is 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And he walked him. And the go-ahead run is on base. Misses again, 5 in a row.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. That's way outside. 3-1 now. Right through there for a strike.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Hand up as he asks for time at the plate. Diaz off of first with 2 away. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. Gets under and pops it up. Perdomo settles under this one, and that is the inning. We go to the ninth. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Nick Kurtz.
That's inside.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
And he grounds one to the right side. And it's just foul. That was close. Here's a 1-2. And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. Raleigh whips it to first. Out leading off the top of the ninth, and they take care of a big threat right there. Gets him to chase after that one. This one high in the air to left center. He's got it. 2 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Caleb Thielbar. Torey Lovello making a move for a new bat. Gavin Sheets trying to get something going for him with 2 away.
Yep, that ball went out.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Left field. Scott towards the line. Long run, tracks it down. And that'll do it. Bottom of the ninth inning, and this one is tied, coming right down to the wire. Now the Orioles catcher, Cal Raleigh. They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Rico Garcia. Swings through that one for strike 2. Now he steps out as time is granted.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
Nope.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
That's a little bit low.
That's a really good take.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
That one misses. That's 5 straight.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Six straight outside the strike zone. That one found hard the other way. And downstairs.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Fouled off down the right side. Time called now. Winning run at first, nobody out. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. And he walked him. And after a long battle, the walk moves the winning run into scoring position. Here's Leody Taveras. Fly to center his first time. Big swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Over to Perdomo. That's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Second baseman.
Camilo Doval will take over here.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Inside.
Nope. That's
ball
inside.
1. And that's Gets in there at the knees for a strike.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to happen with 2 strikes.
Pitch misses. Ball 2. The Orioles with the go-ahead run at third here in the last half of inning number 9. That's off the inside corner and a full count now. Out towards right center field. Stretches out and hauls it in. So next to hit for Baltimore, Victor Scott. 0 for 3 in this one. That one at triple digits. Time is called here in a big spot. Maybe just reminding himself to breathe. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. That's the 3rd out, and we'll play extra innings in this one. On to extra innings. Now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno.
In.
Man at second. Up the middle, and that's a base hit. He boots it. The run scores from second, and they lead it in the 10th.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Into center. Mullins in pursuit. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
Cruz in now, takes ball 1 off the plate.
Runner.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. That one fouled off. Just missed. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. There's a strike. Moreno stands at first with 1 out. Runner goes again. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Outside. Runner goes again. Got him swinging. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Up next to the Diamondbacks, left field.
Scott Barlow into the game.
And that's a big potential run out there in second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
Ball, that's inside. That's a ball.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here are the top half of the 10th. And now 2-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Good job at damage control right there. Back here in Baltimore, on to the bottom of the 10th. Alec Bohm digs in now. Just missed.
Well, this situation with the runner on second, you've got to get him up to third. Think back up the middle or to right field.
Swing and a foul out of play. So the tying run at second. Perdomo in plenty of time to first, but the tying run moves up to third, so they'll be happy with that.
Center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Oh, and this one's blasted high and deep. It's on its way out of here. Ball game. Close one here today, and your final 5-4. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Don't listen, feel the sound.
And King Cornelius defeated the terrible dragon. And all the people in the land were very happy.
But the dragon is dead!
Oh no, let me finish the book.
Sorry, Mommy.
And the people came to the king's side cheering. Hooray, the sun has come out. And the king began to sing.
Just another day in the sun. I guess another day's begun.
Through the city real slow, like I've been pieced together by that dude named Frankenstein. And I only got one little thing on my mind, that's a whole lot of you. Hot on my tail, be a whole lot of crew. After me, they with their pitchforks and stakes trying to backstab, but they can't grab your attention away from me and vice versa. Mama always said there be days like this, but never thought it'd be so soon. My days consume my thoughts of your kiss and your well-shaved legs and pedicure toes with the sunny side up, egg yellow when it glows. The twinkle from the diamond in your nose got me climbing for the star in the rough, showing by just cuspids and sizes, canines and molars, smiling for your love as you bathe in the solar.
And you can be so never confront on the day with some sunshine. And you can be so never confront on the day with some sunshine.
Yeah. Can I tell you about the sun? Can I make you believe that in the summer when it burn it don't burn out the leaves? Look at me staying on keeping the healthiest sheen. That's how our function could be. Start this production with me. We can mark time with a band. Harmony on all notes. Music composed with a jam. Ooh, the sun is shining on something. L-O-V-E, love. And that's word to plug to JD Dub. My round is store. And now heat reside way past sun. And we love sun, that's everyone. But can you let your hair down from that bun and shake right to left? Cause I love the long sun shining on you and your energy strong. Shake it right to left, cause I love it long. Sun shining on you and our energy strong. Shake it right to left, cause I love it long.